Well, actually, we have our own stand, our own political stand, which is not neutral. We do respect and we do support territorial integrity and sovereignty of Ukraine, including Crimea as a part of Ukraine. But you're right, we did not impose any sanctions over Russia, and because of many political, economical, historical, and all the other reasons. But today, Serbia is a pillar of stability in the region, which is very important, and we hope that we'll be able to keep stable Serbia, and we hope that we'll have enough chance to take care of our economical development. Yeah, we spoke with our European friends, and as you know, I had a chance to speak to Chancellor Merkel and also to the Prime Minister of France, Mr. Manuel Valls, and we discussed these issues with Manuel Barroso and Stefan Füle, all the commissioners. And of course, we have our own interests. We have to take care of our own people, but also we do our best to harmonize our legal system with European legal system. We do our best to join as many as it is possible declarations and resolutions that European Union has already adopted. And there are small differences on the issue of, not Ukraine, but on the issue of sanctions against Russia. And I hope that people from Europe will understand the specific situation that Serbia is facing today, particularly because of that need that I emphasized at the beginning of our discussion tonight, that we need to be very stable in the future. No one needs any more crises in the heart of Europe. No one needs any more problems, any more clashes, any more fights. And we are doing our best to be a pillar of that stability in this region. We do our best to improve our economy. We do our best to be a modern state, and we do our best to join EU in 2020, or to do our best to fulfill all our obligations, and then it'll be up to member states to make a decision whether Serbia did its best or we didn't do it. Serbia, as I said very clearly, do support and do respect territorial integrity and sovereignty of Ukraine, and we do support Crimea as a part of Ukraine. We said it very publicly, very openly, and we are on our EU path, but we did not, and we are not imposing sanctions over Russia, which means that we have to protect our economical future, we have to protect our political future, and you were very much right speaking about South Stream project. We are very dependable on Russian gas. We are very dependable on our export to Russia, particularly of our agricultural products. And that is the fact that we are facing with, and you know, I cannot deny that. I'm elected to do the best possible work for our people, for Serbian people, for this country, and I'm doing my best with all the other members of the government to take Serbia closer to EU, to do our homework, to do our job in the best possible way, but also not to harm ourselves with imposing any sanctions against Russia. I can tell you something. As you know, Serbian guy triggered that First World War, Gavrilo Princip, and there were always different assessments on his role from Serbian side and Austrian and German side. But that's the reason that you actually mentioned, that we are striving for peace, that we are doing our best to preserve our position, to preserve our stand, to be a pillar of stability in the region, not to cause any more problems, not to be a part of the problem, but to be a part of the solution, to be a part of creating a modern state, to creating the best possible environment in the whole region. And that's the reason why we do not want to participate in any kind of clashes, in any kind of fights, in anything like that. We do have to improve our economy. We just passed in our parliament new labor law, very modern one, new privatization law, new bankruptcy law, new sets of media laws that will bring Serbia closer to EU. And that's the reason why we are so passionate in insisting on our political stand that will preserve peace in this country, and that will also mean that we are not going to be anymore in the heart of the problems of Europe. That's the best possible position and the best possible message that I can convey to you. You know, today, this evening in your show, I heard a lot of things, a lot of quarrels from Gaza region, from Russia-Ukraine region. And Serbia is not a part of the problem. And that's a great news for the whole world. Serbia is a pillar of stability in this region, and Serbia will remain the pillar of stability. And Serbia will become a prosperous, economically prosperous, and very modern state. And I think that's a great news. Although we'll have to make many harsh, many tough economical reforms. For the first time, we'll also take fiscal consolidation measures without pressure from outside. And that's a great news for the whole world.